The Cabot House questline in Fallout 4 is also filled with secret choices that the game never explicitly tells you about. This questline of course begins with you just doing odd jobs for Jack Cabot, including rescuing his sister Emogene from her new boyfriend. Typically, you would just find Emogene at the Charles View Amphitheater after her new squeeze, Brother Thomas, locked her in a bedroom. You can either just take out the entire congregation to free Emogene or pass a couple of high-level speech checks, these being the hardest speech checks to pass in Fallout 4, but there actually is an alternative path here. If you had already come to the Charles View Amphitheater earlier in your playthrough before starting this quest, you would find a slightly different congregation that instead of being led by Brother Thomas is led by somebody named Brother Simon. And if, let's say, you decide to massacre everyone here, but most specifically Brother Simon, as you return to the amphitheater during the Cabot questline, you'll now have a far easier threat and skill check with Brother Thomas.
I killed the last guy who was running this scam, in case that matters to you.
Good to know. Let me just unlock the door for you, okay?
And that is a pretty big deal. You're going from the hardest speech check in the game to the easiest one. And if you still do decide to kill Brother Thomas, there's even further unique dialogue with Emogene.
Your boyfriend's dead. Let's go.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here.
Although she doesn't really seem to care all that much about her boyfriend being gone. Following this, you'll be led into the Secret of Cabot House quest, where you'll be tasked with stopping raiders from freeing the all-powerful Lorenzo Cabot. Lorenzo Cabot has this artifact on his head that's giving him some kind of powers, as well as creating these mysterious serums that is keeping the Cabot family young and allowing them to live for hundreds of years. Jack Cabot wants his father to stay locked up so they can continue to take advantage of these serums, but of course the raiders want to take advantage of this power and free him. As you get to the final room, Jack wants you to stop the raiders and then kill his father Lorenzo, while alternatively Lorenzo will plead with you to free him from his prison and he'll promise you rewards if you do so. So you have this moment during the quest where both Cabots are pleading with you, except you can also just stand here and do nothing. I think a lot of people will miss this because it takes a while, but if you just stand around for 4 minutes, both Lorenzo and Jack will continue talking at you. Jack will keep saying that eventually Lorenzo will regain his power, and well, yeah, after 4 minutes he does, and he can blow the doors off of his cell himself. From there, the quest will largely proceed as expected, with Jack Cabot fleeing and Lorenzo Cabot seeking revenge, although another pretty cool interaction, if you actually do take out Lorenzo after he escapes his cell, this too will unlock some new dialogue when you return to the Cabot house.
Lorenzo's dead. You don't have to worry about him anymore.
What? How? I can hardly believe it. I don't know what to say. You'll have to give me a moment.